k4hd.com. So tickled that you guys got a chance to settle in today. Well, uh, we're doing a little technical stuff. Sorry. I'm trying to do too many things at one time. But you know what? The show must go on. So drop the little camera there for a second. And okay, we're live on TikTok. We're talking about Aries energy today and how to use it with this manifestation got coming up with the sun in Aries. And of course, Mercury's going to be going retrograde, and that's going to start on what? April 1st through April 24th. So you got a whole 24 days of Mercury going backwards. Now, Mercury, as you know, is a planet of communications. Um, it's one of those things, guys, that has to happen at least 3 times a year. Just has to happen 3 times a year. So it's not a bad thing. It's actually normal. And the best thing to do during a retrograde is okay? Rehydrate, recenter, reorganize, okay? You may want to spend a little bit of time redoing things in your house. Is not a time to look at signing long-term paperwork. I know that's hard, but if you do have to do it, then make sure you are having at least 3 people review it before you actually sign. I'm just saying, I have seen people during retrogrades make choices that took them 3 to 4 years later for them to actually get out of. That's how deep the retrograde can go. And with all the Aries energy, we're going to have the sun in Aries, Mercury in Aries. I think Mars is going to be in Aries too. Yeah, it's going to be a real fiery time. So for my fire signs, this is perfect. My Sagittarius, my Leos, and my Aries. If you had something you've been wanting to do, this is the time for you to initiate. Okay? This is the time when you can just, really make sure you are hitting whatever it is that you need to hit. Okay? And that includes asking the universe to give you some insight. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with the universe saying, okay, cool. You know what? Let me help you out. I'll give you an example. One of my clients had some financial difficulties, like just money was not flowing to her at all. Okay. And every time she got some money, it seemed like it disappeared like through her fingers. So I told her, why don't you slow down? I call it the brown bag method, and you just take your receipts, put them in a brown bag. I know digitally, add up what you're doing and kind of see where you're spending. Well, it turned out she was spending money at Starbucks that she just didn't realize. Like every time she went in, she would buy an extra pastry or buy something for somebody else, and without her realizing, it was adding up like an extra 40 to 50 bucks a week, which at the end of the month could add up to be over $150. And she realized that. So once she realized what she was doing, she started making the adjustments and only buying what she needed to order. As a matter of fact, because she was using her affirmations and her aromatherapy, okay, she actually affirmed before she went in, I will stay within my budget. I will not overpay. I need to stay within the budget. So help me just stay. Let me stay balanced, right? So she got to the point where she was actually ordering on the little app and going through the drive-thru to keep her temptation down to a minimum, which I thought was so clever. I thought that was so clever. Well, guess what? She started saving money because she started paying attention. She started really looking at, what am I doing? And it's the same thing with your affirmations. Once you start affirming, right, and then you're seeing some results, you need to make those adjustments as to what am I seeing? What am I trying to make happen? What's going down here, right? And that's the cool part about the universe. They never put a limit on us. Mm-mm. That's why they gave us the stars, the moon, religion. They've given us so many opportunities for growth, you guys. We just have to decide, how do we want to do it? And don't get caught up in the who's doing what. And please don't try to make yourself crazy if family members don't see your vision. They're not supposed to. Anybody that's ever been successful or wanted to do something that's different, think about the person who brought in bottled water. Let's just stop for a second. For 1 second. So I got my bottled water here. Hope you guys are doing your 64 ounces of water every 24 hours just to keep it hydrated. Okay. But think about when they brought it in. Take water and put it in a bottle. Can you imagine how crazy that sounded? So I take a sip. It's good. But just think about it for a second. That these people were saying we could take water, put it in plastic containers, put water in it, and then it's portable, so you can carry it around. Now that doesn't sound that far fetched if you ever travel, because you need to bring supplies. But when the idea of bottled plastic bottled water started, I'm absolutely positive it met with resistance. Can we imagine it not being here today? We all use it. I recycle, just so we're clear. I like my plastic bottles because they're lighter to carry. I mean, I tried the metal one. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was, oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, I gotta sneeze. It was used mostly to like weigh down stuff because I felt like it was just way full. So these plastic bottles, I know the environment. I bless the environment. I recycle to give back my, to my loves. But oh, and thank you, TikTok. Thank you for showing me so much love. Appreciate it. Don't forget to share and like. Hey, Dad. Thanks for sharing. Thank you. Thank you. And you guys on your YouTube, I'm going live here as well. It's time for growth and opportunities, and that's why I'm here. So just imagine when the first bottle of water was put in presentation. When somebody actually showed that up. I am sure everybody thought it was ridiculous. Now we can't live without it. So I bring this up to say, what unique things do you have going on in your mind? What unique things that you've never shared that you would like to share? Okay? Show me some love. Give me some hearts, guys. Give me some hearts, okay? Because we all need that extra love, that extra. And if we can create that circle around ourselves so that it's not just you or me, but a group that comes together, how sweet is this? Now, another thing I want to talk to you guys about, the Money Pop Potpourri, which is available at Candles by Ari in the store, okay? Now, the Money Pop Potpourri is another form of aromatherapy without the wick. Okay, so I am thinking about you guys when you're saying, I can't always bring candles, so I'm giving you some melts, which is just coming out, and I'm giving you the Money Pop Potpourri. Now, the Money Pop Potpourri is something that we've used in my family for quite some time. I've been doing it for over 20 years. Um, Personally, I find that if you take a pot that you designate just to, potpourri, put a little water in it, boil it, let it come to a boil, drop your potpourri, and then cut it off. The smell permeates the whole room. It's just and it's um, lavender base, but it's got a lot of other herbs in it, and it's supposed to make you feel like money. Okay, because if you feel like money, and you have positive thoughts like that, then you can create it. So the affirmation for this one, this is my gift to you guys. Today's affirmation: open my heart to the positive financial growth and benefits I need to achieve my personal goals now, under grace, in perfect way, and so it is. Open my heart to the positive financial growth and benefits I need to achieve my personal goals now, under grace and perfect way, and so it is. That's powerful, to call in the universe to say, hey, you know what? I'm not sure. Can you give me some insight? Can you help me out a little bit? And the universe always comes through, guys. They always come through, but we have to own it. We have to look at what we're contributing. And another recommendation, just off the top of my head, is vanilla. The aromatherapy of vanilla can be intoxicating. Mm-hmm. Let's do it. All right, so we're coming to the end of this particular segment. It's Spiritual Coach Ari Mac. Come on back. See you soon.